Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and all my theory videos, all my things regarding Uta and the DLC pack release dates. I guess we could just throw them out the window because there are gonna be releasing these DLC packs. It seems like that little image where it showed, that the DLC packs will be released by September 2024. I think they meant that they're gonna space them out a lot more than they did the first character pass and stuff. Because obviously, they're also doing the special log and all that stuff. So yeah, so it's obviously some good and some bad news. We'll get into it, but first off, we have here the image that they just. This is I literally got into bed, and obviously you see, homie right here just tagged me about it. I literally got into bed at 1:32 a.m. and then I was like, oh, there's actually some info. Because for the past couple of days, this account, obviously this is the official One Piece account, has been basically just like reposting old like stuff, clips, basically talking about the old different editions, right? The account has basically been kind of silent, right? But this is pretty big. So before we get into, let's just hop into the big thing, which is right here. So it looks like, judging from the translation, obviously I'm not I don't know Japanese, and I don't have anyone on hand to translate, properly. But it looks like that what it's saying here, that character will appear at the game trial and photo shoot. I think, obviously, this is probably not the direct translation, but it probably means that that they're gonna show this character at this exhibit, which what they're referring to is Jump Festa 2024. Details were released at a later date. Stay tuned for more information. Ticket applications. They're talking about like tickets to for Jump Festa. Go to the website and then you can sign up for it, right? So if you don't know, Jump Festa is obviously like the Shonen Jump like convention. Like it is a big convention for the year. It basically happens obviously every year, much like New York Comic Con, how that happens. New York and San Diego Comic Con. But for Japan, it happens. They have Tokyo Game Show. They have other conventions, but this is obviously celebrating all things Shonen Jump. So this is occurring December 16th through the 17th. So those 2 days on, obviously this year. So that means that we're gonna get Uta information / maybe the entire character pack information, and also maybe the special log and all that stuff, probably around this time. Now, I know they said here that, stay tuned for more information. I don't know if that's, concerning the actual tickets, but, we might get like a teaser, maybe a teaser trailer or something to build up hype for the full Jump Festa, panel where they'll probably do the big reveal. And we might, so basically what this is trying to say, at least from my interpretation, is that we might get Uta and that next character pack probably January or December. So again, beforehand, my theories, and a lot of people were kind of thinking that they were gonna follow the old structure like they did with Character Pass 1, which was basically after the first character pack, they waited about 2 months or 3 months for the second character pack. Because the first one came out in July, second one in, I believe, September, last one in December, so they took it like an extra month or two. But regardless, it had kind of a set pattern. But for this, it seems like we are gonna, the first pack came out in September, and looks like we're gonna get information / maybe a big trailer revealing everything in December. So that's 3 months afterwards, and then we're gonna be leading into whenever they probably have the release date by then too. So I wouldn't be surprised if they show the information, December 16th or 17th for a little bit before, and then they're like, oh yeah, you could get these characters and this new character pack like in 2 weeks, right? By the end of the year or during New Year's, right? Because New Year's is a big thing in Japan, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's a thing that they have. So the way I interpret this is like good and bad. Good as in, obviously, finally we got some information. It is funny that they, Japan or whoever runs these accounts, they're always funny, and they got a teaser for marketing, but it's like, oh man, I wonder who this character is that's in silhouette and purple with wings from a big popular movie that just got re-released like weeks ago in Japan. But it's pretty funny. So at least finally we do got some information, like proper information about that. The good news, or like I guess the other hopeful news, is that what I hope is that my issue with the character pass and like the actual content that they're giving. I know it's a Muso game. It's not a live service game, but I do wish that the content they gave out would last that long, because I agree using all the characters are fun because I still make content on it, but they only gave us 4 new stages and everyone has beaten True Pirate Warriors and the story mode like over and over. That we've all beaten it to death, right? So it is kind of unfortunate that the first special log with the Yamato stuff, while cool in nature with all the missions and stuff, it is kind of unfortunate that that was it, right? It was like 4 missions and then you're done. So my hope and my prayer is that with how long they're going to be taking between each character pass and stuff, I really do hope they are investing their resources and time to properly make the next special log at least a bit better, maybe more missions, more stages, something. Or I at least hope that we get something in the future where we get like either, look, even I'm so far down, I am so down bad that I would even take like a free update that's basically saying, hey, we're gonna be like, we can increase level caps, or we'll apply the very hard things to the treasure log, or make a nightmare log like update, a free update where it basically just ups every stage that we have right now up to the standard, right? And like I mentioned before in the other videos, I do think it is, it gives people time to run through the soul map, because that is a very grindy process. So I guess they probably thought that the soul map stuff would last people months, but there's some people that I've seen when I stream that don't have it done. So I mean, it is what it is with that. But overall though, I do think it's finally good that we do have some proper information concerning when we'll probably get maybe even a release date. Maybe we'll get the other characters revealed that are not data mine. Obviously, if you don't know, the data mines say that it's supposed to be Uta, Film Red Shanks, and a Film Red Kobe. Which obviously Kobe doesn't have a character in the game, neither does Uta. So obviously the other thing that they've been kind of doing is just kind of been this, which is why I really haven't been covering it. They've just been basically saying, they've been rerunning these trailers and little clips. And obviously I don't make videos on these for obvious reasons. We all know we're all playing it already. So yeah, that's why if you're wondering why I don't cover every time they post anymore, it's because yeah, these are just commercials and stuff promoting, the deluxe editions and all that stuff. So I don't know, hopefully with this, with this, it means that we'll probably get some better, stages with the, the actual treasure log and special log. Obviously when I mentioned the bad news is, like I said, I do think the quote-unquote bad news is that, like, yeah, I do think we're gonna be stretched to the limit when it comes to these characters. And now, like, in hindsight, now I'm thinking, wow, we probably won't get which obviously spoilers for manga peeps here. I was doubtful of this, but now it really does, look like we might not get stuff for like the leaks where it says it was Gold Roger, Rayleigh, and Garp. So by the time that pack comes out, we may have seen the Aokiji, which that would be crazy, the Aokiji versus Garp fight, or at least parts of it, to the point where they can actually put it in the game. Again, they've put in manga exclusive, or like, manga stuff before, like Blackbeard and Odin and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Are you guys excited for, finally learning about Uta? Maybe we'll get obviously a gameplay trailer. We'll see how she works, what type she is, and all that stuff. Are you excited that we actually finally got some confirmation? Or are you like me, where you're excited, but you're also kind of down that you're gonna have to wait, basically like more than a couple months to get content, and you're hoping like me that the next set of content is a little bit better and a little bit, more longer lasting. So with all that being said, hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, everyone.